Hi everyone, it's Joe Da Silva from the High Rise Concept coming to you from the Lower Mainland in Vancouver, British Columbia. Gorgeous, isn't it? This is the type of weather we've been having for the last little bit. Today I want to talk to you all about incentives and what kind of incentives you should actually be providing for your team in order to produce the biggest benefit and productivity and a good feeling about it. In other words, motivation to your team. There's a lot of incentives out there that actually do the exact opposite. Instead of motivating the team, it actually demotivates them. I want to tell you a story about an incentive that I was involved in back in my corporate life, whereas if I reached a particular goal, my family and I would be flown down to Tahiti to spend a week in a resort, and we'd have dinner with the CEO of the company. Now here's the thing. In order to reach that, I would have to triple the actual number that I was given. Now, the number that I was given was after some negotiation with my manager as to what I would feel a fair, reasonable number would be. And if it was fair and attainable, and it was going to be a bit of hard work, how much motivation, extra motivation is there for me to triple it so that I could go to Tahiti? And really, what kind of motivation is it if I'm going to Tahiti with my family that we actually have to go to dinner with the CEO? I'd rather go to Tahiti and forget the dinner. But here's where the problem hit, is when I looked at that number, and like a lot of people that looked at that number in order to get to Tahiti, just threw their hands up in the air and say, what's the use? We're never going to get there. We're going to have a big enough problem trying to hit the number that we have to hit instead of going for this pie in the sky kind of thinking to go to Tahiti. So in a lot of cases, it became a demotivator because some people even went, what's the use of trying? It's never any good for anybody. If you are going to offer an incentive in order to boost productivity or to boost morale or to just make people work a little harder for something, how about making it so that it makes sense to them? Something that's not so pie in the sky kind of goal. How about a $250 gift certificate to a 5-star restaurant for reaching, I don't know, 20% over goal? Or how about a weekend at a spa or in Vegas if you go 50% above your target? Or if you really want to go, how about an extra week's vacation if you hit 100% over your goal? And oh, by the way, that week is going to be spent because we're going to send you to Mexico or to Hawaii for a week. Those are goals that people will actually get excited about. Yeah, doubling it might be a little difficult to get to Hawaii or to Mexico, but again, it's something that's exciting to them because along the way, they've gotten a restaurant meal or they've gotten a weekend. In order for it to be motivating, in order for you to get any benefit from a team, they have to see the brass ring. If they can't see the brass ring, you can't reach for it. So incentives, as long as they're the right incentives and they can be obtained with a little extra work and a little extra effort, then they will give it the good old college try to get that incentive. Be very careful how you're trying to motivate your team. There's a right way and a wrong way. Just as a side note, the CEO of the company had a very lonely dinner that year in Tahiti. Nobody hit the number. Until next time, this is Joe Da Silva from the High Rise Concept. If you would like to talk about where you are, but more importantly, where you want to be to get to that next level in your career, just go to the highriseconcept.com and register for your 30-second free strategy, or 30-minute, free strategy session, where we will tailor a program that's designed just for you. Again, this is Joe Da Silva talking to you from beautiful Lower Mainland, British Columbia. Until next time, thank you.